Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And able to get this out to the 25. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Play action. It's Smith. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Hey, here we go, hey. Indy. Check 59, coach. What's up?
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Gets by him at the 25. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So we see it right here on the opening drive, throwing the football in these snowing conditions. Going to be very, very tough. You wonder if they're going to rethink the aerial attack going forward.
It will be interesting, and it'll be a debate because most of the quarterbacks that we know, they believe they can throw through anything. They don't care if it's rain, snow, it doesn't matter as long as they get a chance to throw the football. And I think a lot of coaches think that in these conditions, let's throw it early before things get worse.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Complete, it's Dotson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Great. Set. Kyle left Yeti. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts sets up to throw it. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Great. Set. Hey, 73.
Back to throw again. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Back deep is Jalen Darden. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hey, go flip her up. There we go,
Now Gino. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Smith. Buying time to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Hey, it's a clip.
Smith throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. To throw again on second down. Hurts airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
The final shot here before break. Smith. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. As Smith in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Devontae Smith. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert as his guys are on the board first here tonight. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Smith. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Brown the motion man right. They go play action with Hurts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Elliott is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Here's 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game to come up.
Broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got 2 shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been in the rain, just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Denver. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 38-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Cougar 19! Trap 60, trap 60! Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Yo, touch that!
Man in motion is Smith.
Yo, touch!
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Great, set! Michael Hornet!
Dotson, the man in motion.
Yo, touch!
Off the play fake, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Yo, touch that! Yo, touch!
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Set up.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
60 Eagle. Here we go, here we
Tight
go.
end on the move left.
Hut, hut.
2nd down. Nix. That one intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a Bentley. Hanging like a Warhol or like a Banksy. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me. But you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about, hey, can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I said I feel like money on the line. I said I feel like Kobe in his prime, man. Do it for the city, not the gram. I'ma keep it real, 100 grand. Back then, they really didn't know me, but right now they acting like we're homies.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the pick product, James Conner. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Sit. Come on. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They go play action with Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. Then, try left Yeti.
Dotson, the man in motion.
No touch that.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end. Got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
No touch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. It's Greg Dortch now from him. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. On is Elliott to add the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 13-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
They go play action for Murray. A throw on the move is caught. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. That'll be taken in by Connor. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They send the tight end in motion. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver, but Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. It's Greg Dortch now from his end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Coach. Hey. Deuce.
Murray now to throw on first down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. It's Greg Dortch now from his end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, I think it won't be a surprise to see this guy all over the highlight reel this week, Mike. I mean, a pick earlier, now a sack. Opposing offenses in around the league, you can bet in future weeks, they're going to have a game plan for this guy.
Hey! Omaha.
Play action now. It's Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 3rd and long. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
no sauce.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hey, hold on. One more. Two.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Hey!
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
Miami. Delta.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. It's Greg Dortch now from his end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Deuce. Oh. Hey, Larry. 2-2, what?
Now Murray on 1st down. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson.
Let's go. Oh.
They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey. Oh.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Great, set. Crowd up, Yanni. Don't touch him.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. A short game, down to the 7.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. So, these two teams... Good job so far by the defense, protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Eagles. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
No touch that. No touch.
Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun. It's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go. Hey. Biggest.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come back. Oh. Easy.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion.
73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, sit. Push. 2.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Here.
A sack.
Finish.
McBride is the motion man. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, Murray. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. McBride is the motion man. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Great, set. Hey! No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Baron Browning.
Hey, Ace. 2. Hey, over.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. Still on the move. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cardinals will get just a bit closer. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Harris Campbell now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Look wide. Get this one complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Hey, 73. 63. No touch.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Crowd left Yeti. Great, set. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
No touch.
Hurts again. This one complete to Campbell. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Hurts will try it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Hey, that's one.
Now Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get it done to the delight of this crowd.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say something like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say something like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, hands for a connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour, give him help, yeah, give these boys help, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Candy necklace on my hips, butterflies on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this. Need to go head to toe. PT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. Tease him and get him me. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say something like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say something like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream or Shanti playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows when I play with him like that. I think he knows when I say something like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true. When I play with him like that, when I play with him like that, play with him like that, that he's coming right back.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly. close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First play of the game, first throw of the game. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up! Hey!
A first down throw for Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Again, it's Jackson. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
Great, set. Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver.
We are through.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. No touch.
Hurts to the air on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Wide open. It's Brown. He's got it. He is in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
No touch.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop. Third and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury right there gets a hand on it to break it up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Hey, middle. Go ahead. Go. Sit up.
To the air one more time with Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Hey, middle.
Jackson up top again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Great.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Let's go. No, we changed it. Alrighty. Sit up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Man in motion is Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. you're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Tiger Hornet.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up first and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Middle.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He's still on his feet. Mark Andrews. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the two-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves. And as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown
Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Great, set.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he's got him there. His tight end got him. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardy now with the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Sit up.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry.
Hey, move.
It is second and a yard.
Go ahead. Sit up.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3.
You gotta make a
and
move.
that's a first down.
You gotta make it happen.
We'll go again here with Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here comes second down.
But it's hot. 13. Middle. Hey, middle. You. Cut.
Here's Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now Henry. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's into the hands of Flowers.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Come on.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
That's it. Report.
Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. They face second down and 7.
That's it on. That's it.
They'll drop to throw. Left side, caught by Andrews. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Throwing Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Now, Jackson. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted.